Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making one of my favorite recipes, a spiced up chicken teriyaki flame broiled with some veggies. And here are the spices that we'll be using today. Some garlic powder, onion powder, basil, thyme, and sea salt. About half a teaspoon of each spice. And to fully balance the flavors, we want to make sure to mix these spices evenly. And for this recipe, I'll be using a boneless dark meat chicken. You can use white meat as well, but in my opinion, the dark meat stays juicier. And before we apply the teriyaki, first we're going to infuse the spices into this chicken. Flip it around. Apply the spices to the other side as well to fully incorporate all those delicious flavors. And once we're done with our spices, we're going to apply the chicken teriyaki sauce. I'm using a sweet teriyaki sauce today. And once we're done with this side, we're going to turn it around and apply the sauce to the other side as well. You want to make sure to evenly coat it. And once we're done with our coating, we're going to put it in the fridge for about an hour. That gives it enough ample time for all those flavors to infuse in that chicken. And while our chicken's marinating, we'll begin on our vegetables. I got 2 cloves of garlic, a sweet onion, and a sweet red bell pepper. For the sweet onion, we're going to be cutting it in semicircles, about 1/4 inch thick in size. I like using this sweet onion for this dish. It's savory and it's got that perfect umami flavor that I'm looking for. And now for our red bell pepper, we'll be cutting it to strips about 1/4 inch thick. Besides the sweet and savory flavor that this red bell pepper will be adding to our dish, the color that it's going to add is just going to make this dish more vibrant. And if you'd like to add some spice to this dish, you could always chop up some chili peppers, habanero, or even jalapenos into this dish. And of course we can't leave out the garlic, which I'll be cutting into strips 1/4 inch in size. Besides adding an extra savoriness to this dish, this one will definitely balance out the flavors. Alright, our veggies are cut and ready. It's been an hour. The chicken is perfectly marinated. Let's begin to cook. And I'll get a pan going on medium-high heat. Drizzle some sesame oil, and once that oil gets nice and hot, we'll add in our chicken. And we're going to sear this chicken about 3 to 4 minutes each side. And once we get a golden brown, we're going to flip it over and do the other side as well. And while that side's cooking, we're going to bring out our chef's torch and flame broil this chicken. And as we're flame bruleeing this chicken, you want to keep that torch moving. You don't want to burn the chicken, just crisp it up enough till we get that flame broil flavor. Wow, the smell and the aroma of this chicken is just irresistible. I can't wait to bite into this one. This side looks perfect. We're going to flip it over and flame broil the other side as well. We're going to do the same thing on this side. You want to keep that torch moving, and we're going to seal in all those flavors and get that flame broil taste we're looking for. Alright, that looks perfect and right about done. And we're going to get ready to plate this and let it rest for a little bit while we start on our vegetables. We're going to keep all those flavors in the pan, toss in our vegetables, and infuse our veggies with all those flavors. We're going to give this a quick stir, cook this until the onions become translucent, about 3 to 4 minutes. Toss in our garlic and give that a stir as well. Throw in about half a teaspoon of sea salt and give it a quick stir. And once they're ready, we're going to put them to the side and bring out our torch. We're going to get that flame broiled flavor into these veggies. And we're going to keep that torch moving. We don't want to burn these veggies. Just going to give that color that we're looking for. Alright, that side is looking nice and crisp. Now we're going to give this a stir and do the other side as well. I'm just loving the colors on this. Let me know what you guys think. This side is looking good as well. Let's get ready to plate it. And here's our masterpiece, spiced flame broiled chicken teriyaki. Let's take a bite. Wow, perfectly balanced, savory, flame broiled flavor. Exactly what I was looking for. Let me know what you think, like, comment, and subscribe.